Once upon a time, in a sleepy little pumpkin patch, there lived a special pumpkin named Peter. Now, Peter wasn't just any pumpkin. He had a little sparkle in his stem and a tiny twinkle in his eye. While all the other pumpkins looked forward to being carved into jack-o'-lanterns, Peter dreamed of something much bigger. Oh, if only I could explore the world like a real kid. There's so much to see and do. Little did he know, adventure was about to find him. Magical transformation. Suddenly, a shimmer of moonlight wraps around him, causing Peter to begin his incredible transformation. His round body stretches and his pumpkin stem turns into bright orange hair. Within moments, Peter is now a young boy with freckles across his cheeks, dressed like a pumpkin for Halloween. And just like that, with a swirl of magic and a dash of moonlight, Peter the pumpkin was no longer just a pumpkin. He was a real, living, breathing boy. But there was a catch. Peter would only stay this way until midnight. Then he would return to the pumpkin patch. First steps into Halloween. Peter looks down at his hands in awe, flexing his fingers, taking in the joys of being human. Wow, I have fingers and toes. I can jump. I can run. Full of excitement, Peter dashed out of the pumpkin patch, laughing as he stumbled and learned his new legs. Soon, he found himself in a lively neighborhood, filled with kids dressed in colorful costumes, collecting candy and shouting, "Trick or treat!" Making new friends. Peter spots a fun group of kids dressed as superheroes and races up to them. "Hi, my name is Peter. Can I join your adventure?" The kids laugh and cheerfully welcome him into their group. "You're pretty cool, Peter. What's your costume supposed to be?" "Ah, I'm a pumpkin who turned into a kid just for Halloween." And off they went, racing from house to house, laughing and filling their bags with candy. Peter tasted candy corn for the first time, his eyes lit up with delight, time ticking away. As they continued their adventures, Peter started to notice the clock striking 11:30 from a nearby bell tower. A small frown creased his face as he realized that the magic wouldn't last forever. "Oh no, I don't want this to end." One of the kids notices Peter's expression and gently puts a hand on his shoulder. "What's wrong, Peter?" "At midnight, he'll turn back into a pumpkin." "Kid 2, no way. That's impossible." "It's true. But I'm really glad I got to spend this Halloween with all of you." Final adventures. The kids exchange glances, realizing this might be their last moments with their new friend. They huddle together, determined to make every second count. Well, we still have time. Let's make this the best night ever. With only half an hour left, Peter and his friends jumped into excitement. They raced through the streets, shared their funniest stories, and even had one last grand adventure, a daring leap off a pile of leaves in a giant, joyful splash. As the final moments approached, Peter stood with his friends under a soft, glowing street lamp. "Thank you, everyone. This was the best Halloween ever." The bell tower clock begins to strike midnight. A soft glow surrounds Peter, and slowly he starts to turn back into a pumpkin. His friends watch, waving goodbye with teary eyes, as Peter's joyful expressions fade into a gentle pumpkin grin. And as the last stroke of midnight sounded, Peter was back to being a pumpkin in the quiet little patch. But he wasn't sad, not at all. Peter knew he had experienced something truly magical. Every Halloween, if you listen closely, you might just hear Peter's laughter echoing through the air as he patiently awaits the next magical night when he can be a boy once more, even if it's just for a little while. If you enjoyed Peter's adventure, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more enchanting tales and magical adventures. The end, or maybe just the beginning of another magical Halloween for Peter the Pumpkin.